Today I had an awesome conversation with a FedEx driver and came into the gym and saw everything and said, "Yeah, I work out in my basement." I'm like, "That's awesome." It's like, "Yeah, I have two boys." And he recounted the story how they're both getting started in strength training. How he didn't strength train even though in high school, even though he was an athlete. And we had the conversation about showing, about how demonstrating a lifelong of training about what he's trying to do to make sure he can go on the Boundary Waters trip and portage that heavy canoe when he goes out there with his teenage sons. And that is one of the lessons that I strive and want all, you know, men and women to realize is that it's demonstrating. Even if you're like, I don't have those habits now, I want to demonstrate those to others, either my kids, my nephews, nieces, that it's that like, hey, it is the process is important. Never stop lifting heavy things and realize that in the long term, what do you want to train for? Me right now. People ask me, what are you training for? Is it this next year? Is it, trying to do jujitsu? Is it trying to recover from injuries? I said, no, I'm training for my 60s when my 6-year-old daughter turns 18 when I'm 60, when my boys have kids and they're doing stuff when I'm 65, 68. I don't want to be left behind. If I stop at all, I won't achieve those goals. I have to constantly keep training. I need to lift weights to maintain and build my muscle mass so that I have that to be capable in my 60s. I can't stop for 10 years between now and 58, 59. Okay. I have to keep going at that. And I think that's one of those lessons that we need to help people realize is that that destination isn't 6 months, 18 months down the road. How do you build those habits for the long term so that you can constantly keep going and take those small, the road, the point maps along the way, or those road markers along the way as success in this lifelong journey. And we need to help people realize that there's going to be small ones that they can say in 6 months, 18 months, and then become those guides for people to live that, adventurous, purposeful life. So having a great conversation with our FedEx driver who gave an awesome reason for his reason for training made me realize I want to share that with everybody, that wisdom is something that we all need to be striving to get better at. Have an awesome day. Lift some weights.